All right, Michael, you said you were frustrated coming off of the green on 2 after the double bogey. I guess how proud are you of your ability to really reset, refocus, and end up having a great round of golf?
Yeah, I'm obviously very happy with how I finished this round. I played very solid coming in. I felt like I maybe was a little frustrated on the third hole still, and that's something that I hope to improve upon. Trying not to carry it with me, but I made a nice birdie on 4, kind of kept things going, and really happy with the way that Jeff and I stayed focused and committed finishing the round.
It seemed like, at least from our perspective, hitting the second shot on 7 and setting yourself up for that eagle, it seemed like that really kind of helped, light a fire. What would you see from your perspective?
Yeah, 100%. Made a good save on 3, made a nice birdie on 4, and then that was really kind of, I felt like what got me over the hump maybe and got me going in the right direction to get to 1 under for the round. After I made the double on 2, I was just trying to tell myself, like, let's get back to even for the 9, and the back 9, I feel like I can kind of get a little bit, hit a lot of drivers out there. So to be able to get to 1 under with a par 5 coming in, was a really good feeling.
And what was the comfort level out there of just being in that environment? On a Saturday, people are making birdies around you. Your third career PGA Tour star. How did it feel compared to maybe what you were expecting?
Yeah, I was a little nervous. Definitely. I don't think it was anything crazy. Nothing that I hadn't experienced prior playing professional golf on the Americas tours. I felt like those experiences were really pretty similar, which I'm very happy about. And because I've had some experience, and I hope to draw on that tomorrow. But when you're out on the golf course, it's just you and the golf course, and Jeff and I are trying to go through our shots, and nothing is changing between, it's still a ball hitting the same 14 clubs. So, trying to kind of take that mindset into the round and not really focus on the externals. I think I did a pretty good job of that today, and hope to continue tomorrow.
And you were just telling Todd out there just kind of the mental, emotional approach to a day like tomorrow, and you were saying how, what your agent would tell you in that type of situation. Can you just share that piece of it?
Yeah. Agent always texts me like, hey, just treat it like it's River Creek. That was a course that I grew up playing, and have some really, really fond memories playing with my family, my brother, and a bunch of friends out there. And that's where I grew up, basically, was at the club. And it's a very, kind of calming and peaceful place to me. And so when I try to imagine I'm hitting shots like it's, just a 7-iron, I'd hit it River Creek, makes me feel a little bit better out on the golf course.
Lisa?
On the broadcast, I heard them speak a little bit about your intensity, and they were telling an anecdote about you went and got a book to study to play poker so you could be in it more with your friends. Can you speak a little bit about what that says about your personality, and would you describe yourself as intense?
Yeah, I think I am pretty intense. I try to be a little less intense. My dad gives me a hard time for it sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I just get into some activities and kind of dive into them. I think it's fun too. More enjoyable to do that and try your best than just kind of half-ass whatever you're doing. And so my latest thing is tennis. I'm not really playing as much poker, but playing a lot of tennis with my buddies, and they think it's a little ridiculous, but I went out and got tennis lessons, from a tennis pro, because I don't like being, average at it. And for me, I think that's a great thing about golf, is it just kind of gives me an outlet to go all in and nerd out and geek out a little bit about that sort of stuff. All aspects of the game, just trying to be good at it, and that definitely is in line with my personality, I think.
That's fun. Also, coming off of the Americas tour, what would it mean on your 3 victory promotion, which of course puts your status on Korn Ferry Tour, but you're now in a position where you might be able to skip right over. What would that mean to you to jump from Americas to the PGA Tour?
Yeah, it'd mean a lot. It's been my goal growing up to play on the PGA Tour. I know my parents have showed me things I wrote in kindergarten, what my dream job is. It was always to play professional golf and to do so on the highest level. And I have a great opportunity tomorrow, so try to take advantage of it, stay focused, but also play golf at River Creek. So we'll see.
Thank you.
Yeah,
right.
Thanks.
Yeah, you want real quick?
Sorry, Michael. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your parents are here this week, and obviously they're at a lot of America's events. what does it mean just to have their support, throughout your career so far and going into tomorrow for your first Sunday in contention at the PGA Tour event?
Yeah, I've got a great family backing me. They are super supportive. I've got a younger brother that I know, would love to be here, and I know he's pulling really hard. I know my buddies are pulling hard back home, my coaches. I mean, I just have so much support, and it definitely stems from my parents. And, sometimes if I get frustrated, I'll always just kind of look over at them, shoot them a look, and maybe helps me calm down a little bit, but it's habit at this point. So, hope to be in control tomorrow, but it means a lot knowing that they're out there and following.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Mike.
All right, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ed.
Yep.